Chef, what's going on today?
We are opening Bourbon Steak at the Swan and Dolphin. Long awaited. I've been wanting to do this for many years.
How excited are you?
I am so excited. Honestly, I think that the Swan and Dolphin has an amazing collection of restaurants. And to get to do Bourbon Steak, which is kind of in Mina Group, it's our showcase brand. We have them in New York at the Central Park. We have them in Washington, D.C. and Miami, Nashville, so many great cities. And to be able to add Orlando at the Swan and Dolphin to that collection, I couldn't be more excited.
Chef, you say you've been wanting to do this for years. I have to ask that question. How long?
You know what? I started doing events here, the food and wine event here, I gotta say 10 years ago. And I remember walking through here, and my good friend Todd English has Blue Zoo here. And I started at that point, they started teasing me at that point, saying one day we'll get you a restaurant here. But it turns out, for those who wait, get what they want. And I always wanted it to be the Steakhouse. And so the opportunity came, probably 10 years later, and here we are.
Last question, Chef. What does it feel like to have a ribbon cutting? I mean, just of any sort.
You know what? In all honesty, I grew up fairly humble and with humble beginnings. And to think that you're at a ribbon cutting, and you've got all of these amazing people here to take your photo and to do what you're doing, interview you, and you get to have thousands and hundreds of thousands of people come eat at your restaurant over the years. It's pretty humbling, in all honesty.
Okay, I kind of lied. I said that was my last question, but what is it like seeing those faces, knowing that they're enjoying your food?
That's what we get out of bed for. Nothing is better. I've been doing this for over 30 years. And to this day, now I get to see, well, I'm definitely aging myself. Now I get to see people's children tell me, I remember when my parents used to bring me here when I was 5. I was like, oh boy. But, nothing is better than when somebody walks up to you and says, oh my God, our anniversary, we had this dinner and I'll never forget it. And we had the lobster pot pie and blah, blah, blah. That's why you do all the work. That's why you do the creativity. Nothing is better than creating memories for people.
Absolutely. Chef, is there anything that you'd like to add that I didn't ask?
You know what? Honestly, if you haven't been to Bourbon Steak, it's a very unique and very special steakhouse. So come try it. If you have been, come back because, you haven't had it yet at the Swan and Dolphin.
Fancy one? Delicious. A little bit of toasted pine nuts, garlic, habanero sesame oil on there.
Lovely. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Fancy one, mate?
I'm good. Thank you,
Good,
brother.
yeah.
Appreciate it. Can I get a shot at that? Just of you? Thank you.
I'm gonna photo right here on that. Okay. Yeah, thank you though. Thank you.
They do pretty well. And that's another reason why we asked.
That says a lot.
Sir, this is our Ring of Fire. It's legal mezcal, it's raw pineapple juice, lime juice, and our chipotle trim on top, togarashi.
I wish I could drink it.
It's excellent. Again, it's very well balanced, sweet, spicy, smoky, and everything you like.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 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 check. Check 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 check.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited to have you here with us for this very special occasion. We truly appreciate each of you taking the time to join us today. I'd also like to thank our friends and neighbors over at Cirque du Soleil and our Disney Drawn to Life for helping us celebrate and bring our new restaurant to life. Chef Michael Mina is very familiar with Las Vegas, but this is his first venture in Orlando. So we wanted to welcome him with a touch of magic here in the heart of Walt Disney World. For those of you I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Sean Verney, the area general manager here at this fantastic resort. At the Swan and Dolphin, magical experience for our guests. The second is delivering exceptional food and beverage experiences. We have a variety of excellent food and beverage offerings here, and we all know when people eat well, they're very, very happy. We are proud to celebrate these values we hold very dear to our opening up Bourbon Steak Orlando, where we found a great partner who shares those same principles. It's been a big year for our space, and we fully unveiled our newly renovated product over at the Swan recently, and we just opened up the Lagoon, our new bowling alley, arcade, and dining venue, and I must say you should stop by and just take a look at it. This partnership is a perfect fit for our resort. We've been incredibly excited about this experience, and the team has worked tirelessly to reach this moment where we can finally share it with our guests and all of you. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank with our fantastic owners, Tishman Hotel Corporation, represented by the President and COO, Robert Snyder, our Chief Development Officer, Dan Unger, and the entire Tishman project team who are here with us today, as well as MetLife, and of course, our great partners at Walt Disney World. Now, to tell you more about how we arrived at this day, I'd like to introduce our fantastic...
I fell in love with this incredible resort. What's really different about us and our food and beverage program is you can close your eyes, you can think of something, and we can produce it. And not many places in the world can do that the way that we can do it. We measure ourselves against ourselves, so we go off a really personal opinion that success is never final. Every opening in my head for my entire career has its own, I guess, quote. I'm not in front of them, and they saw food in a way that they'd never seen it before. And they walked through steps of service in a way they'd never seen it before.
Thank you. And thank you so much. I mean, wow. I've opened 74 restaurants. I don't remember a turnout like this. First and foremost, I want to thank you for that, and thank you for being here and helping us welcome in, the next 20, 30 years here at the Swan and Dolphin. And I think that, you can't say it any better. This isn't there's no such thing as a Michael Mina or a one-man band. That's not, excellence does not happen by any one person, unless you're Michael Jordan. But excellence really is, it's a collaboration. And this collaboration has been magic. It really has. And I know that's a word that gets used here a lot, but we'll use it in a different context. We'll use it in the context of this restaurant. Thank you to the Tishman Hotel Group for allowing us to be here. An enormous thank you to the Swan and Dolphin team, to Greg, to Sean, and to the whole team here, because they welcomed us with open arms. I have been blessed to have done a handful of the food and wine events here. And I remember being on this property and saying, if I ever did anything in Orlando, this would be the property I'd want to be in. And it just so happened to work out that the concept that really, is this is the showcase concept of Mina Group as a company is Bourbon Steak. We've been doing bourbon steaks for 20 years. I want to say thank you to the Mina Group team. And honestly, the biggest thank you is to the team that Greg was just speaking about. It's the amazing team within this restaurant. To take people who have been doing something for 30 years and really are very, very talented at what they do and say to them, I think I said to them, $15 for every time you say this is how we used to do it at Shula's. I said, that's $20. I said, because if you promise us that you'll forget all that, we'll teach you something totally new. And there's nothing wrong with knowing two ways of doing things, but everybody has a way of doing things, and Bourbon Steak has a way of doing things. And we're gonna do we really want to do some truly amazing, amazing things in this room. We were blessed to get to remodel the room, which you'll get to see in a minute, which is absolutely gorgeous. And it really, this is the start, and the start, whenever you start something like this, what you want to do is you want to say, let's start here. Well, we got to start here because of the staff, because the staff was already here. We got to start, I would say, a few steps ahead of where we would normally start. So now the sky is the limit. And now we get to, as I was telling the team yesterday, now we get to bring, this is the foundation. What you're gonna see now and what you're gonna see when you come in this room is we're gonna do all the great things that Bourbon Steak does. This is where we invented the butter poaching before we grill the steaks. This is where you get the trio of fries. This is where you get the lobster pot pies and all of the signatures. But now we can start to bring in some really exotic and some great products and everything else, because we already have a team, a culinary team and a front of house team that can do that and can drive that. And that's what's really exciting as a chef. That's what gets you motivated as a chef. That's what gets you out of bed every morning as a chef, is because you can create that wow factor. And to be able to, from day one, have that confidence, to me, that is a blessing that we've been blessed with at this project that I am so excited about. I'm excited for you all to see the project, get to experience it, and get to watch it grow up. And that's what the process is. We're gonna grow this up. We're gonna grow it up to something really, really special. I could not be more honored. Our team couldn't be more honored to be part of this showcase of restaurants that are here. Because you do have a showcase of restaurants. And we're chefs, so we're competitive, so we do want to be the best. So we are going to compete, but it's a friendly competition. We're all friends. But thank you so much. I can't tell you how thankful we are to have you help us welcome this in and start something that is going to be truly special. Appreciate you all. Thank you. Eat us if I still have a hand after this.
For a second for photos, guys. Pause for 1 second.
Good.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
All right. Thank you.
Stop by the lounge on your way through. Grab an alcoholic beverage if you like, or a non-alcoholic beverage if you like. Make your way through the dining room. There's people all around to help you answer any questions you have.
No, you're fine. You're good.
Welcome to Bourbon Steak. Welcome in.
So this used to be.
So we do some of the local spaces where's everybody's been coming?
Yeah. Can I get you one? Put one right here so I can just get that video.
Ready?
Yep.
Is that good?
Perfect. Yeah. Thank you.
Cheers. Tag me.
Pardon me, sorry about that.